Hey guys, welcome back to Kinetix Performance Coaching, your home for information on strength, nutrition, and longevity. So one of the big debates in nutrition is whether or not you actually need carbohydrates. And the short answer is no. You don't necessarily have to eat carbohydrates in order to function. There are plenty of people who do very well on ketogenic or very low carbohydrate diets. Your body is capable of making the glucose it needs, and when carbohydrates are very low, it can rely much more heavily on fat and ketones for energy. So this isn't about saying that everybody has to eat carbs. The better question is, can carbohydrates be useful depending on the type of training you're doing? And when you eat carbohydrates, some of that glucose is stored in your muscles and liver as glycogen. And glycogen is one of the fuels your body can use during higher intensity exercise. So if you're doing resistance training, especially higher volume workouts, multiple hard sets, sprinting, or any other intense activity, you're going to use some of that stored glycogen. Now, that doesn't mean that somebody on a ketogenic diet can't train hard or build muscle. They absolutely can. But for some people, especially those doing a lot of training volume, adding the right amount of carbohydrate can help support workout performance, training intensity, and recovery. Foods like potatoes, rice, fruit, oats, or quality sourdough can simply become tools that you use based on your individual needs, and that's what we can discover together. So I don't really look at this as a high carb versus low carb or keto versus non-keto conversation. I look at the person individually. How active are you? How hard are you training? What are your body composition goals? How do you feel? How are you performing? And how does your body respond to carbohydrates? That's really the takeaway. You don't necessarily need carbohydrates because somebody tells you that you do, but you also don't need to be afraid of them. The goal is to use nutrition intelligently and build a diet that supports your health, your performance, and your individual goals. That's what we're trying to do here at Kinetix. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.